the knockdown in Game 2 by the Warriors to the Raptors, do you think that is something the Raptors can get up from, or are the Warriors so battered that this is still a series for the Raptors to take? Chris, where do you stand on this subject?
I think the Raptors still have to feel pretty good about their chances of pulling off this upset. I mean, losing Game 2 is tough, but their star is the most, I don't know what the phrase is, singularly focused, ambivalent to everything that goes on around him. He's just all about basketball and all about winning. And he's been in tougher situations as a member of the Spurs, that being Kawhi Leonard. So I think he's going to play extremely well against Golden State. I think he's going to be great. And, the Raptors have shown some mental toughness throughout these playoffs. Now, it's a bigger stage, no question, but being down 2-0 to Milwaukee in that series and coming back, Fred VanVleet started that series playing terribly and finished it playing great. You listen to what the Raptors said in the locker room after that game. They know that they caused all this. Like, they miss shots, and they miss shots they usually make in that third quarter. I think they've got to have confidence. Throw in the fact, Rich, that this is like a mash unit over there with Golden State. Durant's not going to play. Kevin Looney is out. And now you got Klay Thompson, who's questionable. But Klay Thompson, that hamstring injury, any kind of smart coach is going to go at him and make him prove he can be out there on the floor defensively. So I'm skeptical that they're going to be able to get a lot out of Klay Thompson in that Game 3. So that's a long way of saying that this series is still very much in Toronto's way.
Well, still, the only video we see of Durant is in the tunnel in Toronto, barking at Aubrey, who he and Klay Thompson were barking at Drake. When we see Durant, do we see him at all? Do you think?
It just like in most postseason series, everyone plays this close to the vest. I mean, I have heard from people that know him that he's going to be back during this series. Nobody's willing to say what game or when. What you have to watch, Rich, is the practice. If he's out there on the floor. Right now, he is practicing in a very, very limited way. Before he can go out and play big minutes in an NBA game, he's got to go through a full-bore practice. And until he does that, I'm not going to think about Kevin Durant coming back.
Any idea why he's not watching from the bench, Chris?
I don't know. Some guys don't do it. Some guys do. Some guys don't. I mean, I remember Kevin Garnett when he was injured throughout the years, never watched games from the bench. I don't, think too much in it. I'm glad he was there. If he had not traveled with the team to Toronto, I would have thought something might be up. But the fact that he's there, I don't read too much more into it.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.